Welcome to the Hidden Script podcast. Yay, yay, yay! I'm so excited. I am the most excited person on earth. This is a controversial one. The topic is astrology cracks the code of psychology, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. Yes, there's not like a lot of proven evidence of astrology being true. I actually have a younger brother. He's like 2 years younger than me. And he always cuts my ass about anything that I talk about, especially astrology, because I guess like I'm one of those astrology, like I would never date a girl who's into astrology because she's like so crazy and like, oh, I don't even know why guys hate astrology. Like, why can I tell you that, like, you know, you're a Scorpio, so you're toxic? Like, why can I say that? It really does like help people understand themselves and understand their partners and understand their loved ones. Really, it's just a cheat sheet. Astrology is a cheat sheet of psychology. So if you're into astrology, you're probably into psychology. I'm a little witchy, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've always been drawn to astrology. I've always been like, I'm a little bit like sensitive, like to certain things. Like I have like a sensitive realm. It kind of runs down my family. Like I have like dreams that sometimes predict the future. I get like a lot of deja vu. I have like a weird thing sometimes where I feel like I can read minds, but I don't know if that is like just me being crazy. I can't be in a room I get way too overstimulated because I feel like I'm like hearing all these thoughts. And then sometimes it comes true. Like I'll like have like a random thought or like a name pop in my head. And it turns out this, like, I now mention it. I'm like, oh, like, you know, I was actually just thinking about this movie. And then she was like, girl, stop. I literally had that in my head. Like, how did you like just say that? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. My gifts, I think. My exes could not cheat on me because I would know. My ex-boyfriend at the time, he could not even hide shit from me because I'd be like, what's wrong? I already feel it. Probably why I'm single, because I'm trying to like protect my peace and I don't want like somebody's son stressing me out. So yeah. I'm just going to talk about today how astrology cracks the code of psychology and why it will help you along your relationships and help you understand yourself better. Like, I'm not going to sit here and talk to you about how factual it is. I'm going to talk to you about how it's going to help your brain put things into perspective. Astrology is broken down to different archetypes, okay? So it's obviously like there's the earth signs, there's the water signs, there's the air signs, and then there's the fire signs, right? So those are the different archetypes that astrology gives you. Now, astrology has been around for decades, okay? It's been around since the ancient Egyptian times. I mean, why, if it's so irrelevant, why is it so prominent today from centuries ago? I have a theory. I think back in the day, like, there was obviously no therapist back in the pharaoh times. There was no like sense of psychology. There was no psychologist back in the pharaoh times. There were just people who were just trying to survive. Haven't you ever heard that humans don't know what they want? Astrology can help you know who you are and help you understand who you are and what you want, because it puts you in an archetype. You may not agree with your archetype, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But it does definitely give you a blueprint of how your life could be, to use it as a mirror to help you see yourself, but not like physically, like more in a spiritual way. It helps you see your spirit and like understand yourself and it helps you see yourself from a third person's eye, like third eye open type thing. A lot of the archetypes, they have like different things that they're good at. For example, water signs are known to be like the caretakers. They're more the intuitive ones, more emotional, they're more family oriented. And yeah, that's more of like the water type archetype. And a lot of these signs, you'll see them as like nurses. Archetypes are usually very good with they want comfortability. They value like a more simpler life, a more family like given life. That's what I see in like water signs. And then for air signs, I see them a lot in finance. They're more airheaded a little bit. Like they're super fun, neutral. They're the most neutral signs, which is why they're able to get along with the other elements very easily. Like they're the ones who are more neutral with everybody. Even though they are more like compatible with certain elements, they are more neutral, which gives them a more of a bypass to be with different signs. That's why you'll see like a Gemini hanging out with the Pisces or shit like that, like because like they're just more like neutral. Yeah. For fire signs, there are very like you'll see them more wild, you'll see them as leaders, you'll see them as public speakers, you'll see them in entertainment stuff, and like they're more about like the fun of life. The earth signs are definitely more of the perfectionists. Like I see a lot of like, especially Virgos, like they're very like tedious. They like quality versus quantity. They're more practical. They value more of a hierarchy in life, they can be skeptical. Like they're the least ones that you'll see like frolicking with astrology, because they're more like practical thinkers and they're very purposeful people, right? And humans don't want facts, okay? Humans are in search of meaning. Like that person is not the person I'm like very naturally compatible with, but I really like the person, right? And I'm trying to talk to them, but there's something off, right? Like there's a barrier, and I can't seem to break down that barrier. It's because we value completely different things. Like, for example, I'm a Leo, I'm a fire sign. When I look in the mirror, I see a lion, okay? Like, a lot of the archetypes wind up to be true. I can't tell you how, why, and when, but the patterns, you'll see them usually line up for the most part. Not every time, but for the most part, you'll see the patterns lining up for a lot of the signs, especially when you're talking to somebody. You'll definitely notice a pattern with them. Can't always say, oh, it's 100% true. Like, none of this is 100% true. I'm just trying to offer you a perspective, but you'll notice like the certain patterns that each sign has. Let's like back to what I was saying. Let's say I'm talking to somebody, there's a barrier. No matter how much I find this person physically attractive and how much we like the same things and enjoy time together, something doesn't line up, and it's because our values are not there. Like, for example, I'm a Leo, right? And like, this is perfect. I'm not that neutral. Like, air signs are more neutral. I'm not neutral. I'm very much like a specific archetype. I feel it. And I'm a double fire too. Like, my moon is an Aries. My rising is a Libra. But like, which is like I can see my rising being a Libra, because I feel like I look very neutral. I can get along neutrally, but genuinely I'm very like I'm very much an archetype. If you meet me, I noticed that like my value is more aligned to excitement, to magic, to love, to like definitely not a boring life. Like, I don't think I can settle for something that is stagnant or boring. I need growth. I need unpredictability. I need like opportunity. Like, that's where my values stand. If I was talking to someone who was like the opposite sign, who's like least compatible with me, like, for example, I would say um I love Virgos. I genuinely do. Like, I see the beauty in Virgos, but for some reason I can't seem to like connect to one. Like, every Virgo that I've talked to, like, not the women, usually the men, like romantically, I cannot like seem to connect with them. And I realize like most of these signs, they usually become teachers in the future. You'll see them in the like in more of a practical field, like, because they're the perfectionists. They're like the perfectionist of the signs. And I'm sloppy. I'm a sloppy girl. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am like all over the place. I'm scatterbrained. They're the opposite. They're very like perfectionist, very like put together. A lot of them, if you notice, Virgos, they love a good sleek look. Like, any Virgo that I've met has been so like clean cut, and there's so much beauty that comes with that. But for some reason, like, I just like, it's just the opposite of me. Like, we have completely different values every time. Like, who knows, maybe I'll end up with a Virgo one day, but like, for the most part, like, I notice that there is like some form of like barrier, that we just don't have like a common ground. We don't see eye to eye because our values are just not different. We're seeing the world in two different perspectives, which is, they're both beautiful perspectives, but they're not the same. And can I be with somebody who I don't see like the same things with? I don't think I can. I don't think I can see it forever with somebody who doesn't see what I see. And that's okay. But it's just a different archetype. You understand? You understand people. And it helps me not take things personally. Sometimes I'm talking to someone and they maybe not like my personality, and I'm not their cup of tea. That just means I'm not their cup of tea, and that's totally okay. Like, people just have a different preference. I'm more compatible with other fire signs. Like, that's mostly like, all my friends are either Sagittarius, Aries, or air signs. Like, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, like, those are the signs I definitely naturally gravitate towards more, because we both kind of see more like life in the same perspective. We both see things in the same lens. Like, I feel like air signs are able to see where I'm coming from or see my visions, versus more when you're like moon sign and your rising sign are different elements. For example, mines are pretty stable. Like, I feel like the reason why I'm so like mentally stable is because my signs are all pretty aligned. Like I have like a lot, either fire or air. I have some water in there, like on my Venus, and like I do actually, I have a mix of everything, but it's mainly like fire and air. If your elements are kind of like all over the place, like, you'll find yourself at war with each other. Like, you have a rising of a Taurus, right? And you have a moon of an Aries, and you have a sun of a Cancer. Girl, you're at war with yourself. I know you're probably jumping from here to there. You're probably like, your scale is like this, because your elements are just like tugging at each other. Now, this could be a beautiful thing. This means that you can connect with like on deeper levels with different people. That's a pro quality of having different elements, but also you're going to find yourself emotionally unstable and always trying to find your balance because you don't know exactly where your perspective lies. But it can definitely hinder when you're trying to find a balance and a sense of emotional stability because you don't know exactly who you are. And astrology really can help you have a mirror of that. Maybe it's not true. Maybe the entire form of astrology is one big hoax, but it definitely can help you determine which archetype of human you are, and like it can help you determine what path you want to take in life. Like I'm literally following my path. Like I ever since I was young, I always wanted to be an actress. Leos are just known to be in entertainment. Like it just I'm very much the typical like my archetype fitted perfectly for everything that I wanted in life. A practical sense. That's their archetype. I'm the complete opposite type of archetype. Why would I understand their perspective? We're two different types of perspective. So how can we combine that? It's one has to bend, right? And so I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a bender. I'm not flexible. I am a fixed person. I have my own set of like ideals, and like I'm not a fixed person. I need somebody else to be a bit more bendy and more flexible with me. Um, and if I find another fixed person, it's gonna clash. It's gonna clash, and we're not gonna understand each other, and that's totally fine. It's just that we're not for each other. We're not each other's people, and that's totally cool. They have their own. They can find their own people, but we're not gonna be able to mesh properly because we're not the same archetype and we're not willing to bend. If I was with somebody who was more flexible, who can compromise, like a lot of air signs are more of the flexible ones. Like they're able to compromise and able to see from different perspectives. So that's why I tend to get along with them more. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing that I've noticed. Like I don't have a black and white thinking. Like you know what I'm saying? Like nothing is black and white. Like for me, nothing is black and white. Like not one perspective doesn't mean the other one is more wrong than the other. You understand? Like you understand? And people who don't like have a mirror for themselves, or like they don't understand themselves or their archetype, they tend to be very narrow minded. They think that they're always right. They're closed minded and they don't really know themselves. So like, and then those people are usually the ones who hate astrology too. So it's just it's a very closed minded way of thinking, you know. So like I consider those people more very closed minded, and which is cool. But like some being open minded is something that like is very helpful to like a lot of people. Also, you can pick what resonates with you and what doesn't in astrology. Like you can like maybe like for example, like they always say Leos are like narcissistic, or like they always say like Capricorns are very like into money. There's a Capricorn I know who is like the most non like money hungry person I know. Like that person is actually the most generous person I know, and she doesn't care about her money at all. So that part doesn't really resonate with her, but maybe the part with being hardworking, being very goal oriented, that stuff does resonate with her. So you can pick and choose. Not everything is going to be 100% solid. Nothing in this world is 100% factual. So there's no point of being like, oh, that's not true, this is true. Who said humans were looking for facts? Humans don't only know 5% of the ocean. Who like why do we need to know all the facts? Why do we have to be factual people? I'm just trying to look for meaning in my life. I'm just trying to look for a mirror. I'm just trying to see what resonates with me. I'm just trying to learn about myself and like understand the people around me. You understand? So it doesn't really matter. Just pick what resonates with you and go with that, and write it down. You can write it down, your archetype, and it'll help you really understand yourself. Once you understand yourself, you're able to do anything you want in life because you know what you want. And most people just don't know what they want, and they refuse to use the tools that we have in front of us just because they want to be practical, just because they don't want to be so-called stupid and follow astrology. Whatever works for you. And for me, astrology helps me understand you better. And it helps me have a mirror so I can understand my personality better. And it helps me determine what I want based on my personality type. So I highly recommend you looking into it. Astrology is super fun, by the way. It's so fun to learn about yourself and see how compatible you are with all your friends. And also there is a personality and test online. Actually, I'll leave the link for you guys on the bottom. I want you guys to take it. It's a personality test. Anybody could take it. It's free. And this is actually to help you find your career. It tells you what your personality type is good for. My personality type is ENTP. So that's more of the campaigner, right? I'm made to be a marketer. Like I am. Like, and I see that for myself 100%. I've been and that your personality type could also change throughout the years. Like every 5 years you should take it, because sometimes your wants and desires change and your mind changes every 5 years. So I would recommend taking it every 5 years. It definitely helps you place yourself in and what kind of path you want to go to and what kind of archetype you settle for. So I'll leave down the link for the personality test down below on my description. If you guys don't believe in astrology, take a personality test that helps you understand your archetype better. If you're really not into astrology, I understand not everybody is into it. Your future astrology is not made to predict your future. It's more to understand yourself and provide that mirror. So take it as that and nothing more. Okay. And it's not always true. Like, also, like, don't go so crazy with it. Like, my roommate was not into astrology when I first met her, but now she's just like super into it. It helped her brain understand people more and not take things personally. Like, she's more into it than I am now. It's so funny. She's just like, oh, yeah, the last guy I dated was like a Pisces. And honestly, I see why it didn't work. I thought this was a really fun episode because in society, we always like shit on astrology and be like, oh, astrology is like so stupid. It's not even facts. Like, but just don't look at it as facts. Don't look at it, use it as a tool. Use it as a tool to help you understand people. Don't be ashamed to ask people their sign. The point is to just understand each other and see the beauty of the different archetypes, because every human fits into these different archetypes. Even in ancient Egypt and stuff, they were using it just to fit you into a specific archetype so you can be your best version of yourself and be the person that you were intended to be. And how are you going to do that? By knowing who you are first. You have to know who you are. So go take a look at your sign, do some research a little bit, look at your elements. Like, I look at people like from their elements. Like, if somebody's from the water element, I see them as like a beautiful mermaid. If they're from the air element, I see them as like this windy, beautiful creature. If they're from the fire element, I look at them as like a little firework, you know, like a little sparky spark, a little taste of excitement. And then when I see the earth signs, I look at them as this beautiful arbol tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, every sign has their own beauty, and it's up to you as to what you value in a relationship, as to what you value in a person. And don't like go based off their sign. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm not going to talk to them because they're not compatible. Don't do that. Because you can really like, it's not a form of navigation. It's just a blueprint. Okay. And the blueprint is not always right. It's just a form of for you to follow. And you'll notice, like, a lot of people get married to lasting relationships are the people that they're like were most compatible with, and they were in the same element. So it's so funny. Like, if you look at these, like for example, like if you look at like these different like influential figures and public figures, you'll notice that like a lot of them will go and stay in long lasting relationships with the people who they're actually most compatible with astrology wise. Yes. And have a great day. It is so beautiful here in New York. Great rest of your day. Happy Wednesday. We're going to be posting every Wednesday. Yeah. For my one viewer. I mean, no, I think I have a few viewers, but I'm just glad if it's just for you, like, enjoy, y'all. Enjoy you. All right, I hope you're enjoying this podcast. And yes, soon enough we're gonna have a cult. I'm working on building a cult with you guys because you guys are literally my besties, and I just like want to have a family. Can I have an internet family? Is that just too much to ask for? Stop. I'm gonna kidnap all of you guys. Okay, anyways, love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I look forward to hearing from you guys one day. And I hope I find my audience, because I know you're out there. You're out there. Subscribe. Okay. Don't be fake. Okay. Love you. Have a great day. Bye. Yay. All right, bye guys, for real. Bye. If it's just for you, like, enjoy, y'all. Enjoy you. All right, I hope you're enjoying this podcast. And yes, soon enough we're gonna have a cult. I'm working on building a cult with you guys because you guys are literally my besties, and I just like want to have a family. Can I have an internet family? Is that just too much to ask for? Stop. Kidnap all of you guys. Okay, anyways, love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I look forward to hearing from you guys one day. And I hope I find my audience, because I know you're out there. You're out there. Subscribe. Okay. Don't be fake. Okay. Love you. Have a great day. Bye. Yay. All right, bye guys, for real. Bye.